y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jessica Renee. So in today's video, I am just going to be doing a quick get ready with me. What I've started doing is like a weekly makeup stash. You know, we accumulate so much makeup that the only way that you will get to use it is if you kind of trade it out and select a few to use for a certain amount of time. So I have my little basket here. So in this little basket, this is all of the products that I will be using every single day for a week. I have somewhere to go. I have to actually go pick up my daughter from school to take her to a doctor's appointment, so it's not going to be a total glam, but I have already put on my brows. So if you would like to see what I have in my everyday weekly makeup stash, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have pulled you guys in a little closer. So like I said, I have already completed my brows. What I use for my brows is the e.l.f. I think it's liner and brow cream or something like that. I've really been enjoying it. To me, it works better than the Anastasia one and way cheaper. I think it's like $4 when Anastasia is $20-something. So it is a good deal. I do think it's a little bit dark. I kind of have to run concealer through my brows to lighten it up. So I think the next time I purchase it, I will just get a lighter color. But yeah, I like it so far, and I did also clean them up so we can go straight into complexion. I have been using this Formula 1006 Rescue Me Acne Blemish. I like suffer a lot from pimples, and I get them like mainly on my forehead area and then like in my face, which is the reason why I have like a lot of acne scars. But y'all, I have been using this and it has been working so good. Like, I put just a little bit on before I do my makeup, but I've already moisturized my skin, but I just kind of put it on the places where I can feel like a zit or something forming. It really has been saving me, y'all, I promise. And then it's supposed to help clear up blemishes, so I just kind of put it on the side and kind of blend it in, but it wears okay underneath my makeup. I did find this at Ulta. If you have any questions about it, I don't quite remember exactly how much it was, but maybe about $8-9, but I did buy it when it was on sale, and then I also had a coupon. And see, it has kind of like a sticky feel, so to me it kind of helps my makeup stay while protecting my skin and kind of healing my, you know, zits and blemishes. So try that out. I also have a face wash, but I left it in my shower, but it's made by the same company, but I like it. Works pretty good. Also, in conjunction with that, I've been using this. I got this from Sephora. It's Clear Skin Days. It's like a blemish eraser. Really cool. I mainly use this one at night, but I just put it on my face before I apply the other product because it's kind of wet, but I use it the same way. And it's supposed to help heal zits or stop them from happening. So I kind of been into that kind of stuff. For primer, I like to start off with my e.l.f. Porless Putty Primer, and I just mainly use this where I kind of have the most pores. All this stuff that I'm using, I have found that it does work well together, so haven't had no problems. I'm also going to use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I am almost out of it. I think this primer is like $30, but I've been having it for a very long time. But I like to use it in areas like here around my nose, maybe like on my forehead, and then around my mouth, because those are the areas that I feel like my makeup will run off. It like comes off quicker right there. And then my voice is kind of scratchy. I like got sick yesterday and my throat kind of hurts, so just excuse that. I don't know if I sound really bad, but to me, I do. For foundation, I'm going to be using my Fenty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I am in the shade 370. And I'm just going to squirt this on my face. I don't want too much. But y'all, did y'all watch like the mid-season finale of Power? Oh my goodness, like, I don't know what to think. Like, the only thing that I'm confused about with Power is what was Councilman Tate trying to tell Ghost about his son? You know, like when he went to go see him in the last episode, when James or Ghost or whatever you want to call him, when he was being all big-headed, telling everybody, and nobody's gonna stop me. Well, Councilman Tate went to Truth, and he was like, oh yeah, your son. And then like Ghost was being an asshole, and he kind of was like telling everybody all kind of crazy stuff. So he didn't let Councilman Tate finish saying what he was saying. So I'm curious to know what was he trying to warn him about his son. That's the only thing that's kind of like got me all crazy. And then the actual car that was following him, like I want to know, was that Jason's people or was it Councilman Tate's people like after him? So I don't know. But still in all, I am convinced that Tariq shot his daddy. Like, did y'all see like the complete heartbreak on his face when he was falling? And I know by now everyone has seen all these episodes, so I'm gonna say, but I think that Tariq actually shot his daddy, because y'all, pure heartbreak when that man was falling. I promise. Like, that's my conclusion. But one thing I did do was cancel my stars. I did do that. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with my concealer. But I canceled my Stars app because, you know, that saves like 2 payments. And so I didn't get charged in November. I won't be charged in December. And then I'll just reactivate it in January when the episodes come back in. So as soon as they all done in February, I'm canceling it for good. Because I don't watch Stars. That's the only show on Stars that I actually watch. And I am going to be using my Mcgrath Bronze Seduction palette today. Y'all know the camera don't do this palette any justice. It's very beautiful in person. But I am going to set my eyelids with some powder, because Pat's eyeshadow seemed to grip onto a wet foundation, and then it'd be kind of hard to blend out. So I just kind of like to set it. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe 504, and I'm just going to go in with this color. I think it's called Entrapment. Make sure I kind of tap off the excess, but I'm just going to place it kind of all over my lid because I'm not doing too much today. But what else have y'all been watching? Oh, something else I watched was what was it called? It's the rap show on Netflix with Cardi B, Rhythm and Flow or something like that. Man, I enjoyed that. I watched all 10 episodes in one day. But the person who won is actually the person that I wanted to win. Well, actually, I had 2 choices. I'm not going to say who it is that won, because there are people who probably haven't watched it. I know it's a Netflix show, but there are some people who probably just haven't sat down to watch it. So I'm not going to say who won. But y'all, that was like a good show. And it kind of reminds me of The Voice, because, you know, The Voice is my jam. Love The Voice. Back in the day, I used to be like a real huge American Idol fan. I have not watched American Idol in years, so, but I do watch The Voice. And that show was kind of the hip hop version of The Voice, but I loved it. Like, it was great. I am going to take like this It's My Ray Ray number 5 brush. I think it's meant to be like a highlighter brush, but I love to use this to kind of blend out the edges of my transition color, and I always use this brush. So yeah, I am going to go in with a smaller brush. This is a Morphe M330, and I'm going to go into the color, I believe it's called Extreme Aubergine or something like that. You know that Pat McGrath does not have the shades listed on her palette, but there is a little card that comes with the shade, with the palette, so I have been trying to learn them. This is the only Pat McGrath palette that I currently have. Well, until my number 7 Divine Rose gets here, because I was one of the lucky ones to get it, and I'm just waiting on it to come in the mail. But let me just put this on the outside, and I'm just gonna blend it in. I'm just trying to add like a little bit of dimension. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just going to take Skin Show Divine Glow, and I'm just going to add that onto my lid. And see, that's what I actually like about this palette. Like, It can be used for every day, and then it can be also used for like extreme glam, but it just depends how you know, lay the colors. But it's very versatile. It may not look like it, but it is. Let me just wipe my hands. I'll go in with concealer. I love to do my foundation first and then my eyeshadow, and then go in with my concealer, just in case I have like the smallest amount of fallout. I can just kind of, you know, get it off my face with concealer. But you know, I am going to be using my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I am almost out of it, so I'm just trying to use it up, which is one of the main reasons why it's in my weekly stash. So you know, I'll probably soon need to be purchasing another one. In conjunction with that one, I also like to use this CoverGirl one. This one's in the shade, oh, my Too Faced is in Warm Sand, and this CoverGirl is in T100 Golden Amber. I really like it, but I like to use them together. I just like what they do together. And I need to hurry up. I am totally running late. For powder, I'm just gonna go in with my Fenty loose setting powder. This is in the shade Banana, and I don't like to use a lot of powder because to me it kind of shows texture on my skin. So I'm just gonna just dab it off on my wrist, and then I kind of just put it right here in the corner, and I just blend it down. And I mainly just like it right here because it kind of blurs my pores. I try not to put it too close to underneath my eyes, and it kind of just works for me. So, and after I blend it in, and then I'll take what's left on my sponge and then go underneath my eyes. But I don't put a lot directly underneath my eyes because it just shows too much of my texture. And I will put it around my mouth right here because I have smile lines, and then this kind of helps, you know, keep them in place. And for bronzer, because I need to warm up this yellow looking face, but I'm just gonna go in with my Fenty. This is in the shade caramel or caramel, however you say it. I like to say caramel, but it may be Caramel Cutie. I like to use, this is my favorite bronzer brush. It's an Ulta brush actually, and it is a bronzer brush. I've been having it for the longest, but it is my favorite. But I'm just gonna warm up my face. And I like this bronzer because, you know, it's real warm and it's not too red. Although my favorite bronzer is the Anastasia bronzer. It is a little red, but in that one I use the shade Cappuccino. But that still is like my favorite bronzer. But you know, I like this one too, but you know, for two different reasons. Kind of hit my nose a little bit with it. For blush, I have been using my blush trio by Anastasia. It is Pink Passion, and I kind of just mix all these shades together. Just run my brush across it like that. I am trying to hurry up, you guys. For highlight, I am using my Anastasia Amrezy. This is no longer available, well, on Sephora. I'm not sure. Maybe you can get it on Anastasia's website, but it is not available on Sephora. And then I'm just gonna put like a little bit on the highest points of my cheeks, my nose. I kind of like a subtle glow. See, just kind of subtle. I don't like to put too much, but I also blend this in a whole lot. See, I just like it really subtle. Nothing too blinding. Real quick, let me finish the bottom lash line of my eyes. I'm just gonna use this, let me see what I have. I'm so not prepared, you guys, but I'm just going to use Mix Entrapment and Extreme Aubergine together and just run that on my bottom lash line. Then real quickly, I'm just going to go in with this Astral Lunar Gold, I believe it's called. I'm gonna put this in my inner corner, but you have to make sure it's wet because you'll get a lot of fallout from this. So I'm gonna place this in my inner corner. I'm gonna quickly set my face with my Sephora Set and Refresh Spray. And I like to go in and just push all the product in my skin with my sponge. Actually, I'm just gonna go in with my Essence Lash Princess. These are my favorite drugstore mascaras. Let me just wipe the product off my lips. And for lips, I'm gonna go in with my Super Stay Ink crayon. Okay guys, here I am with the finished look. I have no idea where my video cut off because I just realized that my memory card was full as I went to do the final look for my video. But I really hope that you guys got everything. I guess I will find out when I get ready to edit this thing. So if you guys didn't see everything, I apologize in advance. I am totally running late, but don't forget, you guys, if you like videos like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.